I guess, Josh, how did it feel getting out there and scoring 2 goals? Your first 2 goals as a Sounder in the main team. What was that like for you?
My first goal.
Yeah.
No, it was awesome. I definitely blacked out a little bit right there. Took Jordan celebrating and coming over to hug me for me to realize it went in. No, it was awesome, but more importantly, I'm happy we were able to get 3 points and keep a clean sheet at home.
So I looked it up. 2019 was the last time you'd scored in a competitive match. What do you remember that goal?
That was my professional debut. So I got 15 minutes against Timbers 2 in that game. That was back in the USL days. Crazy deflection. I aimed near post and it spat off a guy far post and went in. But
So this one feel a little better than that one?
This one felt a lot better than that one. Yeah. This one went where I was aiming.
So it was 65 minutes of just back and forth there, and you finally broke things open. I mean, that first career goal, just in that moment too, to just kind of finally get that first point for this crowd. Tell the emotions that went through you at that moment.
Oh, it was amazing. It's to get an opener in a game that was as tough and as much of a fight as that one was. I mean, that game was not easy by any means. It definitely scoreline. After that first goal, we definitely were going after them, but before then, it was hard to break them, and it was definitely back and forth. So.
And what about following that up with the second
half,
goal?
Just in terms of your tackling, you had, I don't know, like 8 interceptions or something like that in the first half. Did you feel like you had to make a point at all?
Definitely. It was a fight from the start. I mean, the first play was back and forth, like ping pong almost, and that was definitely the game we were in. Was a lot of second balls, a lot of fights, a lot of duels. We knew from the start that they were gonna come at us, and they were gonna dump balls in the box. They were gonna shoot from distance, and we had to be prepared for that.
So what about your second goal there? Following up the first one with a second goal, what was that kind of like to get 2 in one game?
I didn't score twice.
I thought you said the second goal.
Mm-hmm. That was Rui Diaz.
The third goal.
Third goal was own goal.
Oh, no goal?
Yeah.
For some reason,
A second would have been nice.
Yeah.
Double was good.
Well, I guess talk about being a hometown team helping out hometown kid helping out the hometown team. What's that kind of like? Put you guys in first place?
Yeah, amazing. This was, like I said, a hard fought game. That was a good team we played against, and to get the win at home and to score that first goal at home was awesome, unreal.
Can you maybe tell us what you talked about with Albert at halftime, kind of the shift from half to half?
Yeah. Well, it was tough to build in the first half. They were pressing us pretty well, and when we would go wide into Nuhu or Alex, we'd kind of get stuck when it came inside and weren't able to switch the field as much. So me and Albert kind of talked about our positioning and being in different spots so that we could use each other to get out the other way, because we were struggling with that in the first half.
When you're filling in for a guy like JP, a very unique player, how much of it is trying to be like for what he's doing, or is it more like putting your own spin on it, or how do you approach something in for a guy?
I just go out there and try to play my game. There's definitely things over the last few years that I've tried to incorporate into my game that JP does, because like you said, he's a special player, and he's so talented, and there's so many things that he does really well that I can learn from. But when I go into a game, I'm not trying to be a JP decoy. I'm going out there and trying to play my game.
And on the goal, what's going through your head when you're lining up that shot? Like, when you decide to shoot, are you just kind of, like you said, blacking out and going for it, or what's going through your mind?
Yeah, I told Schmetzer that nothing. It's a lot of the times when you're kind of in your groove and the game kind of plays itself, and you're kind of just not going through the motions, but it's almost autopilot, and there definitely it was like not a lot of thought. The Nico set the ball, and I knew I had to rip it, so just go for a goal.
A lot of guys say on goals like that they know right when it leaves their foot. Did you know right away, or did you think you skied it? Or
it sure felt good coming off. Yeah, it felt like I made good contact. So to look up and see the guys celebrate for it was awesome.
All right, thanks guys. Thanks Josh.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you.
Steph in next.